Kristen Stewart to jerk off 2 guys in her new film On the Road. Stop laughing. I know I hate saying those words, but okay.
Jerking off.
All right, so Dan Gaynor, who I guess is the guy of Culture and Media Institute, he's created a lot of controversy over this. So he's all up in arms about Kristen's busy hands, and this is what he has to say. In the film On the Road, Kristen Stewart engages in a threesome and masturbates 2 male characters, according to reports. How will parents who took their daughters to see the Twilight movies explain this, he shrieks. It is irresponsible of Stewart and manipulative of Hollywood bosses to deliberately try to destroy any sense of decency these actresses might have taught young people. Well, Kristen Stewart's very proud of her work. She says, I'm happy I did that scene. And she goes on to say that I love pushing, I love scaring myself. I've always wanted to get as close to an experience as I could. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
On the road to my butt.
This is nasty.
You jerk him off, Kristen.
Good. She's an actress, not a role model. Let her be a freaking actress.
Here's the fucking problem. I got a fucking problem.
Okay, what's your problem, Brett?
They're talking about how much integrity the Twilight books had, which are shitty teen fan lit.
Yeah.
On the Road is a novel. It's one of the great American novels.
Yeah.
Ever.
So she's like, that is art, you dumb bitch.
And how else is she supposed to portray that character in that novel? Because that's what happens in that novel. So what is she supposed to do? He's saying it's irresponsible to cast someone like her. What is she supposed to do? Always do Twilight type movies? That's not fair either.
I don't even know what On the Road is. I haven't read anything since Charlotte's Web. All I know is that there's been some movies that I've seen Anne Hathaway in where she was naked with her tits out, but I felt like it was not necessary for the plot of the story. So if this story like calls for that, I think it's necessary. But sometimes if Disney builds Miley Cyrus up to be this character, I think that she should have some integrity for a certain length of time to Disney for giving her this platform, because people are expecting a Christian singer. I would maybe choose projects that didn't call for this.
So how do you think the Twilight fans are going to receive this news when they hear about it? That Kristen Stewart, Bella Swan, is, you know, jacking 2 guys off in a movie.
It's not a movie for them to see.
Exactly, I agree with you.
And here's the thing about Kristen is that I think she does her best work in independent, smaller movies anyway. And this book, that's what it's about. There's like a fucked up love triangle in it. It's like Team Jacob and Edward, but it's actually like legit. This is actually real. Like,
I'd rather jack off 2 humans than fuck a vampire
And
or
a
a
werewolf.
werewolf. Like, that's fucked up.
No offense to Kristen, but I haven't seen like great, amazing work from her. Like, I just feel like, what is the point of casting her? Like, most of the time you cast people, like Zac Efron is in Hairspray because his fan base can come and watch it.
I understand that too. Here's the thing, when it comes to Kristen Stewart, she has said time and time again, it's really important for her to be an actress, to do roles that push her to the limit. And I'm sure, like any other actor out there, they want some sort of accolade. They would love to be nominated. Look at Halle Berry in Monsters Ball, went for it. So do you think it's irresponsible for her to go against that fan base?
I don't think so.
She doesn't want her fame. We've seen Kristen Stewart in an interview saying, I don't want to be famous. I want real life experiences. I want to make art. We get that. And I understand why she wanted to do this.
She wants to be able
She
to
wants to
do
be part of it.
an array
I get
of roles.
that. But at the same time, I do understand, like, why did they cast her in it?
Right.
I just feel like there's a proper channel that you should go through and maybe do a segue, like from doing, like, didn't Twilight just end this year?
But here's the thing with Twilight, though. Twilight's been out for like 5 years. Do you think that youth culture, that fan base, is still even that innocent and that young?
This movie
is our youth.
Well, who's innocent? People are watching Barney and masturbating at this point.
Thank
so we don't know
you. So
what's
it's
going on.
more so, I think, the
That's why I was
parents that are probably up in arms.
Yeah,
And this guy. We have a lot of different opinions here. What do you guys think about Kristen Stewart's new controversial sex scenes in the new movie On the Road? Do you think that it's irresponsible of her? Do you think it's irresponsible for Hollywood to cast her? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you've done so, thank you very much. We'll see you all next time on Pop Trigger.